Okay, so we're actually going to here. Yeah, I saw your comment about the saw, and so I guess you heard me about that, but... Okay. Finale for Fatal Frame, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. Please don't worry, please, not... because I don't know where it stopped. Or because we were getting some important dialogue. Exploring the cavern underneath Hayaba Infirmary, where she and the other girls were kidnapped. And the other kidnapped girls were taken, Ruka discovers steps leading even deeper underground. Following them, she arrives at the stage where the Gorgetsu Kagura was performed, the place she was taken from 10 years previously to become the organ in a separate ritual dance. Exactly. He did. Lost in her memories, Ruka sees her father, Soya. She follows him and finds herself in the Yomosuke residence, the house where she was born in. Blah, blah, blah. Phase 11. Eclipse. Ruka Minazuki. Okay. Go a little faster. Try not to get sidetracked talking about other horror games. Soyo walking down corridor. Alright, get the dolly. Get the dolly. Get the dolly. The curse has been lifted! The evil has been defeated. Yay. Speaking of evil, though, I think I mentioned last stream, I have, like, no intention of watching, like, Attack on Titan, but, the intro and ending songs for that show are really good. I've been listening to, Akumo no, is it Akumo no Kodo? It's supposed to be Child of Evil or something is the translation. Which I guess was the newest ending. It's so good! It just popped up randomly from other, like, you know, songs I was listening to. I'm like, oh wow, this is great! I'm like, wait, this is for Attack on Titan? Wait. Yeah, music's pretty good in that show. For generations, the House of Yomosuke has been known for its artisans of the mask used in the Roketsu Kagura. The family was originally involved with traditional ceremonies in a more general fashion. However, the first of the Yomosukes to become a mask artisan was Sona. Unlike the mask made by other artisans to represent gods or ritual roles. Yeah, I like the idea, but that's kind of where I also unfortunately know too much. So it's like, it wouldn't be. It's just not for me. But like I said, I appreciate the music from and also the composer, at least for the earlier seasons. I don't know if he's still composing for it, is one I really like. Sona's mask had a symbolic function of holding the souls of the dead. Through the generations, the Yomosuke family prospered and produced many artisans, bringing us to the 7th generation of the ultimate Yomosuke mask artisan, Sotsu. In Sotsu's time, the mask of the House of the Yomosuke were held to have become as death and the soul themselves. They became the pride of Roketsu Isle, even being presented to the Emperor of Japan himself. Fortunately, at this point in the historical record, the disaster called the Day of Tranquility obscures our knowledge of Sotsu's life. And so, the details of his death failed to be passed down to modern generations. Yes, Tora, I know I did. 2 generations after Sotsu, the family line was restored by Sogen, and the mask artisan of the House of Yomosuke was revived. I guess so. I guess it's always going to be the male, and they all have the first so it's probably the same character. So the first of their name. And you got Ruka here. So what? Were they expecting a brother or her to have a son? Probably the latter. That or they would adopt somebody. I guess I just did it a little too slow. Nice. Okay, oh, you know what? While we're here, we should go ahead and power up the rest of her camera. What we can. Shoot. I rather power up max power before spirit points. But we'll go ahead and then... I haven't used slow all that much, but it might be good. Actually, do I even have it equipped? I don't know. We're gonna just go ahead. We already did it. It's fine. The door's being held shut by a powerful force. There are charms sticking to the door. Masks were required for the ceremony. You just making yourself comfy there, Tora? Okay. Monk. Yeah. It's fine. It happens. The mask has some kind of charm stuck to the one on the sliding door. Okay, we gotta find that mask. Hey, do you know how to get her? Tora Poggers. Yeah, he's here. He's chilling on my knee. There's a save here. That'll save. What? Did the phone stop? Okay, I was like, oh no, did we miss the phone? We left it behind. What did you want to give me? Nice. Okay, hopefully we'll get up to 70 soon, because then we can max out the... We found the mask! Remove the charm from the mask. That was an interesting effect. It's... Uh-oh. Mama! Sayaka. What is with media I like? Oh my god! This game both has a Madoka and a Sayaka, and bad things happen to both of them. This came out before. Before Madoka. Jeez, now we need a game. Now we need a Fatal Frame game with a girl named Homura, Kyoko, and Mami. I watched them get a girl named Kyoko, and she's like my favorite. But then, nice. Give me that type 90. Goodness. All right. Quick safety save. Koso! Oh, fuck. Why am I hitting the wrong buttons? Look, you didn't see nothing. You saw nothing. Jeez, why is she running? Why are you running? Why did you go quick like that? What was that pose? She literally decided to strike a pose. And just like, this way. This way, my child. This actually would be a good time to do the photo contest in this chapter. But I will do those later. Because you know damn well I'm going to be doing a second playthrough of this once I finish the stream, right? Ruka in garden. What kind of screen was that? 2 dolls on display. Oh, there it is. Get the doll, get the doll, get the doll. I don't even know. I know I've missed some. Probably. I've gotten 46. Where's my files? Or records? No, ghost list. Yeah, so I got 46 of the 79. That's actually not bad. I missed some early ones. So that one's in the courtyard, underground stairs, water storage, switchboard room. I missed one in there. Path of purification, court. Yeah, because I did buy that book. Hey, Mizu! You know what I just realized is maybe a possible speedrun category? The dolls. How fast can you get every doll? How fast can you get a picture? And you have to get every doll. Also, modding community, again, I will buy the PC version if you also do a mod that gets rid of that stupid sliding puzzle. Yeah, I think that'd be a cool category. Get all the dolls. How fast can you get all the dolls? Because you can get them, because if you know where they are, I believe you can get them all in one go. At the very least on New Game Plus, they stay, so it would have to be New Game. But I believe you can get them all in one go. You just won't have the alarm. Secrets of the House of Yomasuki. There's an old book on the altar. Know ye of the House of Yomasuki, the purpose of the right descent is to reach the hallowed realm, being the path from the origin of souls, and that which they walk when they return thereto. It is the moonlit sacred place. The portal of the hallowed realm is the mask of the Yomasuki artisan, being the mask of the lunar eclipse. The mask of the lunar eclipse hath no form, as it doth symbolize the moon, being the form of the souls of the dead, and it may also be that mask which consumeth the moon. Deceased souls, led by the moon, don the mask, and, becoming void, so becometh the living deceased. Sorry. It is currently not a category. That's kind of surprising. But considering how slow the frame rate on the last one is, I don't think a lot of people didn't run 4, probably because of that sliding puzzle. And even if you did like the dolphin version, I don't think it ran all that great. This runs a lot better now. I heard even the PC version runs well, which is great. Seems they didn't have as many issues as, I think you still had to either cap the frame rate, but it didn't have as many issues as 5 did when it was released. To see the hollow realm is as a dying and becoming a spirit. Thus, the only way for the living to reach the hollow realm is through the dawning of the mask of the lunar eclipse. This mask is super important. I gotta see if it's something you can do in one, playthrough, since most of the other games, like the ghost pictures, you can't do in a single playthrough because you can't 100% the ghost list in a single playthrough. Because there's some ghost where, depending on like which way you go about something, will appear. Example in 2 is if you will miss one ghost if in the Osaka house if you talk to Itsuki first, because he tells you where to go. But if you go there without talking to Itsuki, a hidden ghost will, or a ghost will pop out. And show you that there is a hidden door there. Seems that Fatal Frame is the only standard. Yeah, there's not really. Yeah, there might be one for mission mode speedrun for this game, as well as the others, I believe. And I believe for 2, there's also there's a. It's only in my right ear. Because it's coming from that direction. Sorry, this song makes me emotional. I love this song. I love the Tsukimori song so much. You can hear the piano playing. Like, you can hear the sound of piano playing. It must be coming from my room. I was saying the survival mode. Oh, now our room's on this side. I don't think there's anything in here. No. Sayaka and Ruka at the piano. Yeah, that makes sense that it would be 2, because 2's the most popular of the bunch. The song I used to practice. Mother taught me this melody. I can just about remember. Okay, according to the score, it should sound like this. Oh, shit. The filter went away for a second. Okay. I know this song. I've heard it before.
そう、上手ね。ねえ、ルカ。もっと上手に弾けるようになったら、ルカにあげたいものがあるの。
Yeah, that one you can probably do. You could definitely do a ghost one. If not in a first playthrough, but because the way the game is structured with being able to revisit chapters, if you miss one, you could go back. Or if there's a case where there's 2 different ones, you could go back. So that one I definitely can see being actually able to do the ghost completion list. Yeah, I believe I've seen one. I don't know if it's on speedrun.com or not, of for survival mode. Because the thing is, for Fatal Frame 2 survival mode, it's only on the Xbox version, and most people run the PS2 version. I feel like a lot of people don't know the Xbox version exists. It's honestly better. It's honestly the better version. Ruka's Diary 4, my diary from when I was young. Mommy told me something today. She said I was born from Mommy and Daddy, and Mommy and Daddy both had a Mommy and Daddy too. Yeah, the first game and the second game have Xbox versions. Whenever you see me play the original Fatal Frame 2, I'm playing the Xbox version because it's actually my preferred version. It plays on 360. So does the first one, but the first one does have some issues where some of the cutscenes won't load. You'll hear the audio because it's in game, but they just won't show any visual. You'll get the filters, and it's like 2. Unfortunately, one of them is one of the best ghost introductions. But other than that, it runs fine. Only in the US. I don't believe the European or Japanese versions run, but the US ones, they are backwards compatible on the 360. Fortunately, they don't think they were made on the Xbox One, which sucks. What else? But yeah, the Xbox version of Fatal Frame 2 has an extra mode, extra ending, has exclusive costumes, and the mode is survival mode. It's a one-hit kill. So if you get hit by any ghost once, you get killed. Now, you can hold a stone mirror if you have a stone mirror from the regular gameplay and you have it and you still have it at the end of your game and you save and you still hold it, you will have it into survival mode. It's really tough. And the thing is, you have to beat survival mode to finish the ghost list in Fatal Frame 2. Because there's a ghost that only appears in survival mode. In the survival mode. Yeah. You know what I mean. It's a bitch to get. Oh my god. But yeah, no. Phil, Oh, it is. It is. But it's the thing is too is that version is also the one that actually introduced being able to swap film in your camera in the viewfinder mode. A lot of people thought it was 3 at first. I'm like, no, it's actually in this one first. So it's part of the reason why I prefer playing it, because I can switch in viewfinder mode. And it just runs faster. And looks better. So, yeah. Hopefully someday they'll also all get remasters. That'll be nice. Or even like full-on proper remakes. One needs a remake, like really bad. 1 is probably aged the worst of the bunch, and 3's aged the best. 2 technically already has a remake, but it's on the Wii. And people are very divisive on it. I like the stuff they added. So I think it's valid for that reason. Anywho, it goes like that. And Mommy and Daddy too. It goes like that all the way back. Everybody is connected, and all those connections led to me. All those people died, but it's not sad because thanks to all of them, I'm here now. There were many connections that brought me here, so I'm a very special girl. And because it works the same for everyone else, they are all special boys and girls too. So we should all be friends. I said that means Mommy is a special girl and Daddy is a special boy too, so I'll be friends with them. She laughed when I said that. I'm really happy that Mommy and Daddy are connected. I'm happy that their connection will never go away. Ah! If that isn't the sweetest thing in this entire series, oh my heart. Oh my heart. Child Ruka, no, he was precious. Must protect. That is just beyond precious. How pure. Well, she said that but she says everyone's special, though, for that reason. How pure, right? But she says that because we've had... It makes me wish I almost wasn't dead inside. Is there anything else? Upright piano looks well used. A vase, dolls, and some ornaments are arranged on top. It's funny that there's still electricity, but I guess there's some places, even after they're abandoned for so long, they still have electricity. Kind of crazy. I wonder if they had mosquito issues because of the net. They have this netting. So they could just fly on top, so it might be just a decorative thing. But I see that, and I'm just thinking, oh, mosquito net. It is possible. Yeah, because backup generators can last a long time. Okay. Go in here real quick. That can't be good. Oh, we found the other doll. Remove the charm from the mask. Technically the island's only been deserted for 8 years, so it would make, like, even if it was something that they just was an afterthought, there could still be electricity running through. And also, one of the generators was off, so it could be back. Yeah, so backup generators. Letter to Soya. Dear Soya, I remember that you once expressed a great interest in a melody you heard me singing. I thought I would write to tell you more about it. The melody is called the Moon Song. So that's what I keep calling the Tsukimori. So that's what they translated it to, I believe. So, yeah, Tsukimori-ta. You may not have realized this, but I am a descendant of the Guardian Maidens. There are no longer any such maidens in existence, nor is their code still followed. In fact, the old moon organ is about the only remnant of them left on Reketsu Isle. Hooked up to batteries and everything, no one's looking. Well, how considerate. Maybe it was Toshiro. Toshiro did start the generator, so technically you're not wrong. I had not intended to keep this a secret from you, but I had my reasons for not telling you about it as soon as we met. The Guardian Maidens are thought of as loners, never speaking to or having any association with others. I didn't want you to see me that way. The reason I'm writing to you now is that I wanted you to know about my family's history before I cast off their name and joined the House of the Yomosuke. As you know, the people on this island have always thought of the moon as a representation of the form of the soul. It is revered as the place from whence all souls come, and the place where they ultimately return. But the moon both waxes and wanes. The role of the Guardian Maidens is to play moon sounds in accordance with the phase of the moon, resonating with the protected and protecting the souls of the people. According to the legends of the Guardian Maidens, everyone has a different moon sound. The sound is very faint, but like the oscillation of a crystal, it stays the same their whole lives. Oh, moon sounds is translation. Everyone's a Pokemon. Oscillation. Is that how I say it? On their own, each of our own moon sounds is faint and weak. This is why we were taught to resonate our songs together. If your moon sound and mine can resonate together for eternity, I will know no greater happiness. Sayaka Minazuki. Yeah, poor Toshiro did not have a chance. It's almost like a form of synesthesia, saying like everyone has a sound. So it's possible maybe they had their spiritual power gave them a sense of synesthesia, where they could hear a unique sound for every person. Nice try! Gimme. Is that enough? I don't think so. No! 8! I need 8 more. A note here too, but it doesn't look like we need to pick that one up. Though, there's definitely something around here. Well, there's also the closet. We should probably open the closet. I mean, why else would it slam but for us to open it, right? Man, they did such a great job updating the models. And then that thing still looks pixelated. Open it, Tom Cruise might be in there. Nice, good, nice reference there. This is what's so important to her, Guardian Mirror. I'm sure there was a display stand for this mirror. Secrets of the Guardians. There's an ancient tome by the mirror. The moon song is passed down only in the line of the Guardians, being taught from one maiden to the next. Give to those that learn it in the Guardian's mirror, so that if the song becomes lost to time or memory, or to be interrupted, the reflecting light of the moon in the mirror may know it once more. Blah blah blah. I completely messed that up. Okay, off subject, but this design is real. I like this like simple design on the closet doors. I would want these closet doors. I hate my closet door so much. It's got this stupid 6 panel thing. I hate it. Can't hang anything on it. It's so annoying. I want to redecorate, or not, well, rearrange stuff in this room, like, so bad, but limited options right now. Like, I wish it could be like Animal Crossing, and I can just expand it. Here's some bells. Where is the thing? Is it out here? Oh, wait. Oh, duh. Sometimes going in used to be mirrors. I have never been a fan of using the door mirrors. I've never been a fan. They just I understand sometimes it's to help to make the room look bigger, and also you have a full body mirror for outfits and stuff, but I hate that it's just to me it's just wasted space. Like if I have a full body mirror, I'll put it in the bathroom. I want to check the outfit. I'd rather use that space to hang things for decoration. I don't want a mirror. Especially when it's double doors. Like why? Why would I need 2? Huh? Why do you think I need these 2 giant ass mirrored doors things that is just taking up space that I can't use for anything because I can't put anything against it. I can't put hang anything on it. I hate them. I hate them too. I'm very picky about my the room decor. Where is it? Where's the stand? There. Oh no. Only thing I may be able to suggest is if you've ever seen these, so it's like these, I put them actually on my windows. It's like these, distorted, vinyl coverings, and they're clear, but they're supposed to, when there's light through them, it's supposed to do like a prism color, but maybe you can do something like that and have it be like a decal, like a picture or something. It's the only thing I can kind of think of. So maybe that. Place the mirror in the display stand. The mirror reflects the moonlight onto the wall. I have them on mine just because where that is facing, I don't want people being able to look in, so no one can look in. It's all distorted. It's just like maybe it's part of a. Well, the thing I had, it was literally just a really long roll, so I had to cut it to fit. So you do have to cut them. So just so you can definitely cut it. I'll post it like maybe in the Discord. What I got. Yeah, and they're like really cheap. I'm trying to remember exactly what they're called, but they're like they're like a vinyl like cover for like windows and things like that. I forget what they're called. Something has appeared. Old score shining on wall. It seems to represent the phases of the moon. So remember that puzzle we saw downstairs earlier? This is it. So we gotta remember that. We got a picture of it, so we're good. Oop, what am I doing? You know. You know what? This would be a good photo place, but oh well. I'll do it later. I want to win that moon lantern. Though I found a similar one on Amazon, it just doesn't have the Fatal Frame logo on it. Fun moon fact. The moon is rotationally locked with the Earth, so only one side is ever facing us. It is a cool moon fact. Yeah, the way it look like we have the phases is because of where the sun is. That's why there's always the dark side of the moon. Because it never faces us. Yeah, wait. Okay, this way. That's right. Okay. I think we have a fight coming up, if I'm remembering correctly. Okay. What lens do I have, actually? Space is cool. Space is very cool. Speaking of cool space, next weekend I think is Splatfest. If you those don't know, the choices are: which cryptid do you believe in? Nessie, aliens, or Bigfoot? Most likely going to be picking aliens. I do love Nessie though, but we're all leaning towards aliens. Not saying it's aliens, but it's totally aliens. Okay, I was trying to remember what all I had. Okay. Yeah, space is cool. Space! Dude! Dude! Shit! Run, 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 run. Oh, God. I was trying to get past him. I do not want to be stuck in here. Oh, shit! No, my stone mirror! Fucking A! Shit! That was not a good time to lose that. Looking at the cheeky. Going in and out of the wall. Cheeky fuck, yeah. Like, my dude, stop. Shit. Oh! He's almost dead. I think. Where is he? Oh, shit! Okay. Oh. Shit. Well, there goes my stone mirror. The only one else I can think of is in the courtyard. I don't know if I can walk all the way back there. I should have just kept running forward and getting in this area because there's a lot more room. He just, yeah, lock on in this. That one was a little more easier, I think, on the Wii just because you can, like, move the remote. We were in here already, yeah. Yeah. Hopefully, there should be another stone mirror. But we got what we needed, so we can leave. Oh, I should have... Well, I'm fine. I got other film. These cheat codes. Oh, right. We had to go through that door. I forgot. Well, that's fine. We'll be able to go back to the save point. Can't leave yet. I was thinking ahead. Okay. Going to... here. I'll go over here. Now we can go in. The door being held. There's a charm. Wait, are we missing one? Oh, we must still be missing one. But that's cheating and dishonorable. Use cheat codes. Use all the cheat. I don't think there's sadly there's. I don't think there is any. I don't know. What's the? Well, it's Konami, so it's not Konami code. It's not Konami. If this was Konami, this game would no longer exist. That's what I said. I'm just gonna play it safe and grab all that shit. Oh, that's another thing. Let me check here real quick. Is there any more that we got? No. Oh yeah, we got the summer one! Before school transfer, which is an interesting one to call it. So this is one of the new ones. I do not remember what school, like these are such drastic different uniforms for the same school. These are so drastically different. Glasses on, because I don't wear the stuff on the first playthrough. Hey, Jcast. Can we go through this door? Mask hanging in the door. We're missing one. What are we... Where are we missing it? Where am I missing one? Alright, let's go back to walking around. Or, wait, I went too far. This way. This way, Ruka. I only wear cosmetics if they change in cutscenes too. Yeah, I mean, they won't during the pre-rendered cutscenes for this one, but they will for the in-game ones. But, yeah, I don't on the first playthrough, at least. Usually you don't have them unlocked in the first playthrough, but this game you do. Because, well, you unlock them throughout the game, as you saw. And also, I have the deluxe editions. What am I missing? Oh! Duh! Wait, hold on. Can we play it on the piano? No, wait, I don't know if we can play it on the piano. Because that's what that one puzzle downstairs. We can't leave until I find the... Because I think there's a third mask. Find the mask, yeah. We got 2 of them. Thing is, I thought we were done because of the ghost. I swear we were. Well, be glad the moon's out tonight for now, or else you wouldn't be able to see that. What the hell's the moon hitting that? Okay. Was there one in... There wouldn't be. No. No, there wouldn't be one in here. I'm sure I'll find it. It's not like this place is huge. Like... What's... That's where the puzzle was, or the mirror. Why is that orange? Oh, the door. I haven't... You notice I barely looked at the map this whole playthrough? What was the last time when I played 2? I actually looked at the map to show something. And yeah, like, there's a map? Someone else said that too when I was playing 2. Like, there's a map? Shows how much I play these. Current position. There we go. I was like, first floor. Okay, so apprentice's room, parlor. Yeah, so we're trying to get into this room. So I'm missing a overlooking courtyard. Yeah, I can't go in this corner. Entryway. Where the hell would it be? Maybe over here? Because, yeah, it's not like this room is freaking huge. Or this house is big. Because then, like, we're back to Ruka's room. I swear I got all the masks, because there were 2 of them. That did the thing. I'm thinking there's 3. Do I want to grab my Japanese guide again? See if I can even see? Because, like, I couldn't even see last time. That's to Mom's room. So, let's go back down. We fought the guy. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Hmm. Let me check around back in the front, because maybe it's in the front and I'm missing it. Which is a very big possibility. There's also this... There's also the mask here. No. Not that mask. Wardrobe well stuck. Nothing in the courtyard. Can't even go into the courtyard. Yeah, like, we can't even go into the courtyard. Like, no, little Ruka can. We can't. Well, if I go into photo mode, we'll be able to go in the courtyard. We'll force it into the courtyard. Yeah, so we got that one. We got the second one that was upstairs. Because the second one was... in... what room again? Let's check this room again. So yeah, it's gotta be 3. You? No. Nope, not that one. There it is! Oh. All the charms have been removed. Again? Where are you, dude? Come on. Shit. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're fine. It's all good. We can now go through the sliding door. Like, why are you attacking me, dude? Go back to tight. It's open. Let's see. There's definitely some stuff in here we're gonna want to pick up. There are masks on the shelves. They're all exquisitely made and almost have a sense of life about them. One of them has a patterned piece of paper attached to it. Moon sound score. This old-fashioned score represents moon notes as, you know, musical notes as the moon. Oh yeah, so that's for the puzzle downstairs. Soya's notes. This is a note from Ruka's father. The entrance of the temple at Tsukiyomi, where the rite of descent is performed, is closed and the entry is forbidden. A certain moon sound must be played in order to open the temple, but it has been lost to history. However, I found an old music score in the Hayaba archives. They said that blah, blah, blah. They said they used Professor Asto's camera obscura to reconstruct the score from the burned remains of a document. Of course they did. Oh, shit! That kind of references what happens later in 5. Because 5, they were able to use the camera obscura to find lost items and stuff. So it's possible that they kind of did the same thing. Huh. Yeah, that kind of sound... Huh. Didn't even realize that. It's been forever since I've read that document. Open the temple to Tsukiyomi. Doll. In the pot. I forgot who said, but I saw on Twitter, one of the Japanese Fatal Frame fans that I follow was like, the doll in Misaki's... You sure about that, Dad? That the one in Misaki's room was in the trash. She's like, Misaki, did you put the doll in the trash? Why? Why would you put the doll in the trash? Kinda creepy. Organ mask. Found a mask on the desk. Decoding key. There's a piece of paper with a diagram on it. Books and documents are straight about. Soya's notes 1. Dr. Hayaba has been asking me why the Mask of the Lunar Eclipse brought about the Day of Tranquility. The answer is simple. The Mask of the Lunar Eclipse, forged by Sotsu, caused the vessel to blossom because he failed to create it perfectly, and it activated forbidden areas of the mind. The true Mask of the Lunar Eclipse causes the vessel to lose all self and become void for a time, during which the depths of the mind open the spirit road, the path to the origin of the soul, the hallowed realm, will be open. By reaching the hallowed realm, the soul of the vessel, which had become as naught, returns from naught again. Dr. Hayaba has already performed many experiments to see how the wearing of mask affects the mind. I think I will ask him to assist me in forging the Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. What reason could he have to refuse me? It's not! No, there's definitely... I mean, it's kind of that feeling of anonymity when people act different when there's a mask, and a lot of us now have that mask of the screen. I mean, hell, you can say I'm wearing one being a VTuber. Granted, this is more like an exaggerated version of myself. But that's why you also have the ones that essentially are creating a character with like a lore and stuff. Like, there is that. But yeah, it can. And also, as you mentioned, the Forbidden Areas of the Mind is the plot of JoJo Part 1. Everything's a JoJo reference. Even if it was before JoJo. Though JoJo was before Fatal Frame. But I believe this game takes place before JoJo Part 1. Because it's 1980. The titles all seem to be related to memory of the souls and a culture's beliefs about death. I don't think there's any other documents. But no, I wouldn't be surprised if there is actually some truth to that. I gotta remember to do the strafe more often because then it's easier to like have her look where I want her to look with the flashlight. Because No, I meant the manga being written, not the time period of JoJo Part 1. I meant when the manga was released. No, the time period is definitely before this game because it's, as you said, it's 1980s or 1880s, so it's basically 100 years prior. But yeah. Yeah, I meant when the manga was released. You're fine. Oh, look, they're so happy. Islanders in the parlor. Look, they're all happy. That's like so funny. 1987. I'm only a year. The manga's only a year older than me? Whoa, that's kind of crazy. I thought it was old. I thought it was a little more older than that. It's only a year older than me. Huh. Okay, now we can leave. Where? Oh, I heard the shooing. I heard the shooing. Oh, I see. Investigate or examine. Ruka. Was it okay? When it start? Okay, was 86 when it started publishing in Jump, or was 87 when the first like full volume was released? Because sometimes the releases can also be that if they're talking about the full tabuko. I think I'm probably completely butchered that word. I apologize. But that's what they call when they like bind the chapters together for a book. Organs heading to the Kagura. Yeah, sorry girls. You're not gonna have a good time. So we forgot to go in here last time. No, it's locked off! Fuck! Or, wait. Is it because they're still here? Okay, let's try again. Did I miss this? I did. I'm sorry. We missed some stuff. Shit. Ah, damn it. We missed a cutscene and some info. But, that's where he would work on the map. I feel like we have to go back in there, though. I think we do. Yep, okay. Yeah, so store date would have been probably when it premiered in Jump. Well, didn't he do that one series? Sorry, I got quiet there. I was reading chat. Ancient villagers. What was the start with like a B or something? Because I know there's an OVA of it. Really? Bow. Yeah, that's it. Like, kind of looks like Star Platinum. Not gonna lie. Okay, puzzle time. Vibing to the music.
私はあの日祭りの最中に連れ去られ、この奥にずっと奥深く深く
The kids again! I think they're a little upset. Oh shit! I was trying to switch. shit! Why are kid ghosts such a pain in the ass? Why are kid ghosts such a pain in the ass? I meant to have that. Man, Ruka can't run for shit. Nice. Oh, not nice! That's right, there's 5 girls! Oh shit! These children are little hellions! Where are your parents? I got the one behind her! I'm not saying you should smack a child upside the head, but... Okay. Where's the other one? Okay. Little fucks. The ornament on the altar moved when the organ mask was placed on it. Alright, puzzle time. Globes with the moon patterns are arranged on the altar. Is this the moon organ? I like that you can just bring the hint up like that, which is nice. Oops. I find it fun. Oop. Shit. Yeah, because you completely... There we go. Dun, 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 dun. It sounds like some sort of mechanism was triggered. Yeah, for legal reasons, these are all jokes. Please do not hit the children. Easy. Well, especially because I have the hint. Imagine not having that. You missed it. Investigate the temple of Tsukiyomi. I'm so mad I missed going into that room. We missed stuff. I swear I have to go back there, though. I don't think so. I feel like there's something we're missing in there. But I'm probably wrong. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, because there's like another hidden door in that room. Or something. Oh, thank God. That's not what I meant to hit. I meant to hit this. So I'm gonna also buy stuff. Do I have any... Yo! We got our Yay! We got explode lens. Let's go. When used, pushes all the ghosts in the air back in the area. Let's go! I wish I noticed that sooner. I should have looked. Oh, I did not mean to get it. It's fine. I was for some reason I thought I had film there. Whoops. There, that should last me a while. Just covering my bases. You know? My score's gonna be shit, but it's fine. I'm fine with my score being shit on the first playthrough. Let's see. There we go. Heck yeah. Oh, since we got the new lens. We'll remove blast. Wait. Hold on, was that for Mizuki? Did it say who it was for? Wait, was that for Mizuki's camera? Oh, fuck, it was for Mizuki. Yep, when you can evade a ghost attack by pressing X at the right time. I kept doing that perfect dodge on that one ghost. I was like, I don't think I've ever was that well on that before. I need to find that and clip it. Whichever ghost that was. I think that may have been Mizuki's lens. Yo and Yanuruka 1. Oh shoot, I had type 61 on. Type 7. Also, while we're here. There. Let that go back up. It didn't say what camera. It might be Mizuki's. At least, don't have to worry about lenses. Well, no. It does have well, no, Toshiro technically has lenses. Just not in the same way the camera users do. I really hope they bring back the Spirit Stone flashlight. Oh, you got enough now. Max power! Yeah, let's go! We got max power. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Yo and Yanruka too. Got it. Okay. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna miss the photo. No, I don't want to miss the photo. No, 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 no. Yeah, this isn't giving me Fatal Frame 1 flashbacks or anything. No, not at all. Yo and Ruka 3. God, I can't believe this is here. I still can't believe it. So if you recognize this, we actually were here earlier with Mizuki. Because this is where Mizuki fought Sakuya. Which, by the way, fun fact about me, because of this game, you know how for the Nintendo consoles you can usually name them? My Wii is named Sakuya. I kind of had like a thing where I was trying to keep all my Nintendo consoles with the Saku in their name. And I realized I hadn't done that for my Switch. In the 7 years I've owned it. 5 years I've owned it? How many years? It's been 5 years, hasn't it? Oh, or no, it's been long. Has it? 2017. How long ago was 2017? How nice and cute. 6 years, it's been 6. So yeah, actually, yeah, it's been 6 years. Huh. It just turned 6. How nice and cute, right? So yeah, my Wii's name is Saku, and Sakuya, and then I believe my Wii U was Sakuroko, or not Sakubo, or something. I forget. I'll have to look. I should turn it on so it doesn't die. Apparently, if you don't turn it on enough time, it you know, it dies. I'd rather it not die, even if I don't play it much anymore, because you know. Also, Wii U shop's gonna close soon, at the time of this recording. Where's the doll? Where are you? I hear you. Are you up here? Where are you? Doll! God, it's been 6 years already? Jeez. Doesn't feel like that long. And it's still got new stuff coming out for it. Good stuff, too. It's my go-to for, like, visual novels now, too, and I prefer it for RPGs, though, some will definitely be like, no, PlayStation. Where are you? Where are you? I gotta be careful. These, well, I don't know. My voice sounds nothing like the singer's, so it's fine. Why do I want to snack again? Why do I feel hungry? I should not feel hungry. I did have dinner super early, though. I had some shoyu ramen for dinner. Got some Costco shoyu ramen. It was good, though. Where are you? Why didn't you ring earlier with Misaki? Thank you for the cookie. Nom 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 nom. Where? There! I see the feats! Time to feed the Kamigaze, I mean streamer. Okay. Alright. And this is where we last saw Misaki. But she's not here. Her body's not here. Or... Where's she go? Mia's still here. But we now have Misaki's part of the mask. Piece of the mask. Why did I say part? Piece. Yes, let's have the mentally ill woman perform a dance that's supposed to make, turn her into a vessel. That totally won't cause complications. Because perfect doesn't exist? I think they did use some of the Wii footage, because, Dude, let her have her doll. Black mask fragment left. Found a mask fragment. So now we have those two. Poor Mia is still left on the ground. But no Misaki. What happened to Misaki? We saw what happened, but Ruka doesn't know. And, you know, with everything being kind of weird, who's to say who's right? They haven't confirmed which of the two endings are canon. Well, it's more that it's the same ending. They just do the picture thing again with, like they did with 3. So, and because in 3, the picture ending is considered canon, I'm assuming this one is too. I don't know. Okay, I don't think there's anything here for us. Oh. Oh, right. See, that's my ability. No. Stay away. Hurry, open the door, Ruka. Don't need to show up. Go. Ah, she's up there, because look where Ruka's looking. Ruka, why are you looking up like that? She must be in the wall. I just gotta keep going. Let me in, let me out! This case says let me out! We'll end up like Misaki. We don't have any stone mirrors either. Or, I know they call them mirror stones now, but I still say stone mirror. Oh god, that sounded super close. Oh, that was right in my ear. That was right in my ear. And the controller's going crazy. Oh, that made me that actually made me jump a little. Oh god, don't get caught in the corner. This is not a time to get caught in the corner, Ruka. Holy shit. That laugh was right in my ear. Where's the save? Where's the save? Where's the save lantern? Gotta go, gotta get to it. Okay. We're safe. For now. Okay. Let's go. Ooh! It's all good. It's all good. Let's get the fuck out of here. Couldn't left us alone, huh? How'd to do this to us? Granted, it's all Yo's fault anyway. At least we don't, like, at least now because the loading doesn't take forever, you don't have that sense. It kind of is like, oh, now you don't have that sense of tension with the loading, but at the same time, you're like, oh my god, go, 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 go. Thank god the loading isn't slow anymore. It does still take a minute, not a minute, but I did notice when playing the Switch version. Regretful Celia. Okay, actually now we might be able to go back and go into that room. I swear we've been able to go into it before. I think we can, but I missed it. But now we'll be able to go in. Papa, wait! He just poofed. They really should make that fade better. I understand, it's just, they probably didn't think I'd catch up like that. Considering every other ghost that stuck around, for a while. No! Fuck! Damn it. Okay, now let me in. Let me in! Okay, I have it. Ruka heading to meet Soyo. I knew we'd come back in here. The altar is cordoned off with ceremonial ropes. Some kind of ritual must have taken place here. Heard the items shing. There it is. We got the lower fragment. The altar adorned with Riketsu engravings enshrined a female mask. The snow white surface of the mask is cracked like rock. Cracked like rock. Interesting. You think glass would be... Well, I guess rocks do crack. They technically do. Oh, okay, here we go. Yeah! Give me my type 0. Let's go. That's freaky. That one was really freaky. Yeah, fortunately, I do think I missed a photo earlier, because I believe you can walk in here earlier. Offerings of wine and food have been placed at the altar. The food has decomposed beyond any recognition, but the wine's still good! The wine's still good, Ruka! Grab the wine! No one will know. Hesitant Ruka. Oh, because there's a doll nearby. We're hearing it in the cutscene. Otosa. Ruka, leave the man be. I don't want to fight. Ruka! Yeah, we fortunately missed a camera thing earlier. I'm doing this just so it's ready to go. Where are you? Oh shit! Holy shit! Let's go! Max power camera. Why'd you attack me, Dad?